Let us continue salt analysis. In the salt analysis, we are discussing about the concentration of different species in the saturated solution. Now we will take water. To this water, let us pass H2S gas till it gets a saturation. So we are getting a saturated solution of H2S. Here, in this solution, we are seeing different concentrations. Concentration of H2S is 0.1 molar in the solution. Concentration of bisulfide is equal to 10 power minus 4 molar. On calculation we got concentration of H plus is equal to 10 to the power of minus 4 molar. Concentration of sulfide we got as 10 to the power of minus 14. 10 power minus 14 molar. Sorry. Concentration of different species we got so and so. Next we will take 0.1 molar HCl, 0.1 molar aqueous solution of HCl we will take. To this we will pass H2S gas. We are getting saturated solution of H2S. In this solution, concentration of different species we will see. Concentration of H2S we have seen 0.1 molar. Concentration of H plus we found as 0.1 molar. Concentration of HS minus we found as 10 to the power of minus 7 molar, and concentration of sulfide we got 10 to the power of minus 20 molar. Sorry, concentration of different species we got like this. Now let us compare these two. Here saturated solution of H2S we got, here also saturated solution of H2S we got, but the way in which the saturated solution of H2S obtained is different in these two cases. Here we are passing H2S gas into water and we are getting saturated solution of H2S in that different concentrations of species like this. Here we are passing H2S gas into 0.1 molar aqueous solution of HCl and we are getting saturated solution of H2S and different species concentration we got. Sorry. Now concentration of H2S in both cases remains same. Okay. Concentration of HS minus is different. Concentration of HS minus is different in both cases. Concentration of H plus is different in both cases. Concentration of sulfide is different in both cases. Why is it so? Why concentrations are varying? Both are saturated solution of H2S. This is saturated solution of H2S. It is also saturated solution of H2S. When both are same solutions, when both are saturated with respect to H2S, why concentration of different species is different in both cases? Concentration of sulfide is different in these two cases. Concentration of H plus is different. Concentration of bisulfide is different. Why is it so? Why this difference arises? Since they are same in saturation, since they are same in nature, saturated, but concentrations are different. Here concentration of sulfide is lower than this, concentration of bisulfide is lower than this, but concentration of H plus here higher than this one. Why is it so? What effect is playing a role? What effect is playing a role here? Sorry. Now we will see, we will take water, we will pass H2S gas. We will pass H2S gas. We will get a saturated solution of H2S. We will get saturated solution of H2S. Sorry. Here, what are the equilibrium possible? One equilibrium is H2S aqueous is in equilibrium with H plus aqueous plus HS minus aqueous. Sorry. Another equilibrium is HS minus aqueous is in equilibrium with H plus aqueous plus S2 minus aqueous. Here it is in equilibrium, therefore equilibrium constant is called Ka1, that is equal to 10 to the power of minus 7. It is in equilibrium, the equilibrium constant is called Ka2, that is equal to 10 power minus 14. Sorry. The concentrations are, the concentration of H2S in the saturated solution is 0.1 molar. Concentration of H plus in the saturated solution is 10 to the power of minus 4 molar. Here you see concentration of H plus is 10 to the power of minus 4 molar. Now you say, what shall we write H plus concentration here and H plus concentration here? Do we write same value or different value? What do you say? Here see, we have taken water, we are passing H2S gas, we are getting saturated solution. In the saturated solution, two equilibria possible. One equilibrium is this one, another equilibrium is this one. Concentration of H2S in the equilibrium is 0.1 molar, okay. What about H plus concentration here and H plus concentration here? Do you say H plus concentration here and here same do you say or different do you say? In this place H plus concentration, here H plus concentration. Do you say different or same? What do you say? How we prepared this solution? See, we have taken water, we passed H2S gas. We got saturated solution of H2S. In the saturated solution of H2S, two equilibrium possible. One equilibrium is this one, another equilibrium is this one. Sorry. Now, this H plus, what is the meaning of this? This meaning is, it is the concentration of H plus at equilibrium in the saturated solution. You understand this meaning? What is the meaning of this one? You see, this meaning is this is called a H plus ions in the resultant solution at equilibrium in the saturated solution of H2S, saturated solution of H2S. That is the meaning here. Now see, this system is at equilibrium. It is at equilibrium. This system is at equilibrium. Now this H plus meaning is what means? It is the H plus ions in the resultant solution at equilibrium in the saturated solution of H2S. This does not mean H plus comes from H2S aqueous on dissociation. Understand it? This does not mean H plus ions come from dissociation of H2S aqueous. This means that H plus ions in the resultant solution at equilibrium in the saturated solution of H2S. That is the meaning. Sir, what is the meaning of this H plus ions? It is also meaning same. This meaning is what? Same like here. H plus ions in the resultant solution at equilibrium in the saturated solution of H2S. That is the meaning. Don't think that it is the H plus ions which come from dissociation of HS minus. Don't think like that. This system, we are saying this system is at equilibrium. This system is also at equilibrium. So in the saturated solution, H plus ions will be there at equilibrium. Can we say that some of the H plus ions are by pointing out these are the H plus ions coming from H2S and pointing out that these are the H plus ions coming from HS minus. Like this, can you point out in the solution? Now it is the resultant solution. Okay. In this resultant solution is like up to this level is there. In this resultant solution, H plus ions are there. Okay, we are writing H plus ions like this. Here and there H plus ions are there. Solution means homogeneous mixture, therefore H plus ions are uniformly distributed throughout the solution. Now, can you say that it is the H plus ion coming from H to S? Can you say? Or can you say that it is the H plus ion coming from HS minus? Can you say? We cannot say at all. We cannot say that this is the H plus ion coming from H to S, it is the H plus ion coming from HS minus. We can't say. And also, it is in this solution, it is a resultant solution. This solution is at equilibrium. This solution is saturated with respect to H to S. Then, will you say what is the concentration of H plus in this solution? If we ask, what will you say? Will you say one value or two different values? Think it. Now this solution is this one. We will take this. This is this solution. Okay. Saturated solution of H2S. Saturated solution of H2S is this. That means it is the resultant solution. This solution is at equilibrium. In this solution is called a saturated solution of H2S. Now, in this solution H plus ions are there. What is the concentration of H plus ions is the question. Will you say answer? Two answers will you say? One answer will you say? Two answers means one by considering it is H plus coming from H2S, it is H plus coming from HS minus. If we assume like that, it is generally our like this we will expect. There is no doubt. What is our expectation? We have written this equation on the paper. So we will say that it is H plus coming from H2S. It is the expectation. Okay. This we are writing on the paper, this equation, and we are expecting that it is H plus from HS minus. It is expectation. Superficially we are thinking like this. What practical says? What experiment says? Practically in the sense, see the solution. Prepare the solution. Assume that we are preparing. Imagine it. Okay, we are imagining. What we are imagining means we are in the lab. We have taken water in the test tube. We are passing H2S gas. We are passing H2S gas up to which time? Up to which time means, okay, you are saying one answer. Up to which time means till it gets saturated. How do we know that it is saturated or not? That means smell the test tube, we will get a strong odor, we will get rotten egg smell strongly, we will get. Sir. So in that way, if we prepare, we can come to know this solution is having H plus ions. We can say it has one concentration value only. We will say H plus concentration means one value. That one only we can say. Can you say that two different values? And also think it like this, like this reaction, like this. We have represented equation here. We represented equation here. Do you think that like this symbol and all will be there here? No, symbol and all will not be there. This representation is for our explanation. To understand that like this we represented. We represented like this to understand. That's all. So that thing have a point. What is the point we have to have? It is the H plus ions present in the resultant solution at equilibrium in the saturated solution. Okay. You don't think that it is a H plus comes only from H to S like this. Don't expect. In the same way, this is the H plus ions present in the resultant solution at equilibrium in the saturated solution of H2S. Don't expect superficially such that this is the H plus coming from HS minus. Don't think superficially. Practically how it is there. In that way we have to think. Practical thought we should have. So practical thought says that this is the concentration of H plus in the resultant solution at equilibrium in the saturated solution of H2S. This is called concentration of H plus in the resultant solution at equilibrium in the saturated solution of H2S. Now you say, what about concentration of H plus here and concentration of H plus here? Do we say same value for both or do we say different values? What do you say? Now say concentration of H plus here, concentration of H plus here. Shall we say same or different? What is your the practically think, practically have the idea. Don't say this equation, this equation we have written for understanding, that's all. This equation we have written on the paper for understanding, that's all. It is not practical. Practical means it is a practical. Practically we have to see. So you are saying that concentration of H plus here and concentration of H plus here same. Sorry, okay. So now we got what is the concentration of H plus? We got it. Sorry. We will go for a next point. We'll go for next point. Sorry, I will write it fast. I will write it fast. Here water. We have taken H2S gas. We are passing H2S gas. We are getting a saturated solution of H2S. Here two equilibrium possible. One equilibrium is like this. One equilibrium is like this, and another equilibrium is like this. Another equilibrium we have written. Equilibrium concentrations we will write here 0.1 molar, here 10 power minus 4 molar, here 10 power minus 4 molar. Okay. Next, what is the concentration of HS minus here and HS minus here? Practically, practical idea you got it. As per practical idea, you say concentration of HS minus here, concentration of HS minus here. Do you say same value or different value? What do you say? Concentration of sulfide is 10 to the power of minus 40. Now you say, you are saying concentration of bisulfide here, concentration of bisulfide here, you are saying same. Sir, 10 power minus 4, 10 power minus 4. Sorry, concentration of bisulfide here, concentration of bisulfide here, you said same. Sorry, okay. Now, for this equilibrium constant is there, that is called Ka1. For this equilibrium constant is Ka2. Here equilibrium constant is Ka2. Here equilibrium constant is Ka1. Okay. Now, this system is at equilibrium in this solution. This system is at equilibrium in this solution. Now, let us add some amount of H plus ions. For example, 0.1 molar HCl let us add. 0.1 molar aqueous HCl solution let us add into this system. To this system we are adding 0.1 molar aqueous solution of HCl. Sorry. So we added a 0.1 molar aqueous solution of HCl we added. So what will happen? That we will see. 0.1 molar aqueous solution of HCl we added. What will happen to the system? That we will see it. Now remember Le-Chatelier principle. Remember Le-Chatelier principle. Le-Chatelier principle says to the equilibrium, if we give the stress, equilibrium disturbs or not disturbing. What Le-Chatelier says, you think it. Suppose we are calmly sitting and our mind is completely free and completely calm. Suppose if anybody comes and praises us, otherwise scolds us, anyone, either scolding or praising anyone, immediately our mind will be in calm state or it will vary. Do you think? Think it. Our mind will be continuously in calm and peaceful, or the mind thoughts and frequency of thoughts in the mind will it vary when compared to that calmness, or what you think? Certainly it varies. It is a normal human being, isn't it? If it is a extremely a saint, perfect saint, at whatever the position, at whatever the situation, the mind will be completely calm. If the person is highly efficient with respect to saint, otherwise the mind will not be calm, it will be disturbed, isn't it? It is a normal, it is a nature. Sir, in this way let us think. Now this solution is in equilibrium. The equilibrium, one equilibrium is this one, another equilibrium is this one. Now we are adding HCl. We are adding HCl. Now have an idea about Le-Chatelier principle. Le-Chatelier principle. You are adding what in the sense HCl aqueous solution. This HCl solution gives H plus ions. This HCl solution giving H plus ions to this system. So what happens to the concentration of H plus in the solution, in the resultant solution? Now in the resultant solution, what happens to the concentration of H plus when compared to this solution? What do you say? Now what happens to the concentration of H plus? Since we added 0.1 molar HCl aqueous solution, what will happen to the concentration of H plus? What do you have an idea? See, this solution is completely saturated. In this solution, one equilibrium is this, another equilibrium is this. Once equilibrium is attained, concentration remains constant. Here it is equilibrium means this system is attained equilibrium means this concentration will remain as 10 power minus 14 only, it will not vary further. Once equilibrium is attained, this concentration will remain as 10 power minus 4, it will not vary further. Okay, sorry. Now you are adding externally, from external so and so is added into this system. So this system, this HCl gives H plus ions to the system. So what happens to the concentration of H plus in the resultant solution? Concentration of H plus in the resultant solution will be greater than this system or lesser than this system or equal to this system or do not vary. What do you say? Okay, one student says concentration of H plus increases in the resultant solution. One student says concentration of H plus do not change. Sir, you are adding H plus, you think that you are saying no change, you are saying no. Sorry, whether it is correct or wrong, we will check. You are adding HCl solution, that means you are adding H plus ions. After adding H plus ions, how do we say concentration of H plus does not change? You think it? See, you are adding H plus ions, no? So number of moles of H plus ions increases or not? You have an idea? Increases or not? Then how do we say concentration remains same? Think it. You are adding H plus. You are adding H plus. So number of moles of H plus ions getting raised. Then volume of then getting raised. Then how do we say concentration of H plus remains same? Okay, have an idea, think it. So we can say that concentration of H plus increases. Sir, so we increased concentration of H plus. Okay, that is we increased concentration of H plus in the solution. We increased concentration of H plus in the solution. That means we gave disturbance to the solution. Disturbance we gave to the equilibrium, or we have not given any disturbance. Think it. Do we give, have we given any disturbance to the system? Have we given any disturbance to the system? Have we given any stress to the system? Have we given any stress to the system? That means a stress in the stress in that stress meaning is what? What is the meaning of stress? Here to the system we are giving stress means by changing the concentration or changing the temperature or changing the pressure. This is the stress. Suppose when we will feel that stress, when we will feel stress normally, when we will feel stress, if any other person comes, and says something, then we will get stress, either in a happiness form or in a sorrowness, or in a sad, either sad or happy, both are stress only. Calm mind without having any happiness or without having any sad, calm mind if you have, that is only normal, otherwise it is stress only. Sorry, it is for a, in a normally like this we are saying. For solution, what is the stress? What is the stress means changing the concentration, changing the temperature, changing the pressure. This, it is a stress. Since we are giving H plus ions to the system, which indicates we are giving stress to the system. Shall we say? We are giving stress to the system. Since we have given stress, equilibrium, what happens to the equilibrium? That we will see. For which what we have to see means, we have to find QC, we have to find QC. Sir, QC1 is equal to, right side term we will write in the numerator. So concentration of H plus into concentration of HS minus by left side term we will write in the denominator. Left side term is H2S, that we have written. Now we will substitute the values. H plus concentration is here already 10 power minus 4 is there. We are adding 0.1. Therefore 0.1 plus 10 to the power of minus 4 is H plus concentration. HS minus concentration is 10 to the power of minus 4. H2S concentration is 0.1 molar. Now you say, is it equal to Ka1? Is it equal to Ka1? If it is equal to, if QC is equal to Ka, then the system is at equilibrium. Otherwise, system is not at equilibrium. Okay. Now see, here this point, you listen it carefully. We are adding HCl to the system. That means we gave stress to the system. Therefore, equilibrium in this system is disturbed or not. How to find it? For which let us find QC. QC is equal to, this right side term we will write in the numerator. Left side term we will write in the denominator. We will substitute the values. H plus value we will substitute. H plus concentration. We are adding 0.1, already 10 power minus 4 is there. So 0.1 plus 10 power minus 4 we have written. HS minus we have written, we have taken from this 10 power minus 4. H2S we are taking from this 0.1, we have substituted. We got QC. Let us compare QC with this Ka1. Ka1 is called equilibrium constant for this equilibrium. Let us compare QC1 with Ka1. Shall we say they are equal? Shall we say QC1 equal to Ka1? If these two are equal, then system is at equilibrium. The system is not disturbed. If you say they are not equal, then system is not at equilibrium, system is disturbed. What do you say? Do you say QC1 is equal to Ka1? Or do you say QC1 is not equal to Ka1? What do you say? Okay, you are saying that not equal. Sir. So you are saying not equal. Not equal in the sense QC1 either greater than Ka1 or lesser than Ka1? Any one possibility. What do you say? QC1 is greater than Ka1, do you say, or lesser than Ka1, do you say? Which value do you say? Sir, for which, okay, you said greater. QC1 is greater than Ka1, you are saying. So, QC1 is greater than Ka1. You said QC1 is greater than Ka1. That means system is not at equilibrium. System is not in equilibrium. System is not in equilibrium means system equilibrium is disturbed. Equilibrium is disturbed. Equilibrium is disturbed. Okay, system is not in equilibrium. So equilibrium is disturbed in the system. Okay, equilibrium is disturbed means system favors system favors system favors either forward to forward to increase or backward to increase. Any one possibility is there. Equilibrium is disturbing means system favors forward to rise or backward to rise. Any one possibility is there. So we are giving stress. Therefore, equilibrium of the system is disturbed. So system is not at equilibrium. So what system will do? System will try to attain equilibrium. Sir. So we are giving stress to the system. So equilibrium of the system is disturbed. So what system is doing? System is trying to attain equilibrium. Trying to attain equilibrium. System is trying to attain equilibrium. To attain equilibrium, system favors either forward to favor or backward to rise. Now you say system is trying to attain equilibrium. Sir. Now here we said QC is greater than Ka. Okay. QC1 is greater than Ka1 we said. Now system is not at equilibrium. System is trying to attain equilibrium. System is trying to attain equilibrium means system makes QC1 to be equal to Ka1 or what? System makes QC1 to be equal to Ka1 or what? What do you say? Now we are saying system trying to attain equilibrium. That means a system trying to make QC1 and Ka1 QC1 become equal to Ka1. Okay, system trying to attain equilibrium means what? System is trying to make QC1 become equal to Ka1, isn't it? System is trying to make QC1 become equal to Ka1, for which system decreases QC1 or increases QC1. System, what does it do? System will do what? See, QC1 is greater than Ka1. So system is not at equilibrium. So why system is not at equilibrium? Because we disturbed the system. We disturbed the equilibrium of the system. So what system does? System is thinking how to attain equilibrium, for which system gets idea. Let us change this QC value. Let us make this QC value to be equal to Ka1, for which system will make QC to decrease or will make QC to increase. What system will do? In what way your expectation is there, that you say. Now system will decrease QC1, will make QC1 to decrease or will make QC1 to increase. What system will do? You are saying that system makes QC1 to decrease. You are saying that system makes QC1 to decrease. This is possible, you are saying. So system makes QC1 to decrease. System makes QC1 to decrease. This system decreases QC1 means system will do what with respect to this concentration, what with respect to this concentration. System makes QC to decrease. That means system makes this concentration to decrease or increase, you say. Makes this concentration to decrease or increase, you say. So system makes numerator concentration to increase or decrease. What do you say? System makes this numerator concentration to increase or decrease. What will you say? What system will do? So you are saying that system makes this numerator concentration to increase. Sir, you are saying that you are correct. I committed mistake. You are saying system makes this numerator concentration to decrease. That means you are saying like this. Sir, so this will happen if backward is favoring or forward is favoring. What do you say? System makes this concentration to decrease, makes denominator concentration to increase, for which system will favor forward reaction or backward reaction. What do you say? System will favor which reaction? Backward reaction. So backward is favored. Sir, so system makes a backward to favor. System makes a backward to favor. Sir, backward is favoring. Now backward is favored, we are saying. Sir, so H2S aqueous gives H plus aqueous plus HS minus aqueous. Here concentration we said 10 power minus 1. Here we said 10 power minus 1 plus 10 power minus 4 we said. Here we said 10 to the power of minus 4 we said. That is the value we said. See that here H plus is 0.1 plus 10 power minus 4. Here HS minus is 10 power minus 4. It is 0.1. Okay. That value we have written. Now backward is favoring. Backward favors. Backward favors in the sense, what will happen to this concentration? What will happen to this concentration, you think it? This concentration, backward favoring means bisulfide concentration decreases or increases. What do you say? This bisulfide concentration, what happens? Backward is favoring. So what happens to the bisulfide concentration? Will it decrease or will it rise? What will you say? You are saying backward favors. That means backward reaction is taking place. It is fast, forward is slow. So backward is fast, forward is slow means what happens to the HS minus concentration? Will it reduce or will it rise? What do you say? The backward is favoring. So what happens to the HS minus concentration? What will happen? HS minus concentration? Sir, backward is favoring. Why backward is favoring? In order to attain new equilibrium, isn't it? In order to attain new equilibrium. For that sake only no backward is favored. System is trying these many steps. System is thinking in the